Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I got Fatty here to discuss a Bollywood movie that I really enjoyed. I am really enjoying this deep dive into Bollywood because a lot of them are so wholesome and my soul is just so happy. I had no idea I needed this, but it's really refreshing to see romance. I don't care that it's a fantasy. It's opening up my heart chakra, which is a massive theme in this movie. So basically, I'm not going to try to pronounce the title. It's kind of like Dead Poet Society, but like a lot more twists and turns. And it involves this headmaster who's like super grumpy. And it's kind of funny because I saw him in another movie and he was like, his son was constantly catching him with escorts. And it was just like, LOL, I don't know, it was just, I don't know, I hope I never see my dad with an escort after my mom passes, which was what was going on in that movie. But anyways, I'm rambling. And then we have the eternal optimist, as he is in every movie, Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, once again, he is a hopeless romantic, and that's why we all love him and need him in this world. So he is constantly talking about love and your heart, and he's giving his students, because he's like the full Robin Williams in this movie, he's giving his students advice to listen to your heart, giving his students advice that Roxette gave us in the 90s, and that is to listen to your heart. Is that good advice? I don't know. I don't have a very open heart chakra, so I'm not sure I'm the best person to analyze that. But I love it. So he is teacher, and there's three main students that feature in this film. We have this like dude who's like shirtless with a vest. He's exploring love in his own shirtless way. Better way to open yourself up to love is through music, in particular through the accordion, as we see here. And I don't usually see people dance with an accordion, so I really appreciated that. Yeah, this movie gets dark. There's a lot of darkness. Sorry, this once again is going to be like a super rambly video, so it does get dark, it does get complicated, and there's a lot of philosophical discussion, which I like, because the grumpy headmaster and Shah Rukh Khan have clashing views of life, but it turns out they're not so different after all, and they share something in common that will connect them. Even though, I'm going to bring some yoga training into this, so even though the grumpy headmaster is doing sun salutations, he is not doing them as openly as Shah Rukh Khan. He's kind of challenging the sun. He's not afraid of the sun. He's not as weak as the sun. And a quick note on sun salutation and your heart chakra, that is one of the yoga poses to like open your heart chakra. And as you can imagine, your heart chakra is the seat of love. And where does love start? With loving yourself. So when you have self-love, you can pour your love out into the world. And so the heart chakra tends to be tied a lot with self-esteem. When your self-esteem is booming, your heart chakra is rotating like it should, you're flowing love out into the world. This guy's doing like sun salutation as like a challenge to the sun, so we can really see that his heart chakra is closed. Just a little aside, it's kind of nice to watch movies that I can see themes of yoga, which I've been studying for 13 years. So I just really enjoyed that. That's like a nice little perk to see certain philosophies that I like running through a movie. I mean, I don't know if I've seen that in many Western movies, but anyways, so like one of the ways Shah Rukh just wants everybody to like open their heart and find love, and he just thinks love is the answer to everything. And even though he has had absolute tragedy in his life, the same tragedy, strangely, as the headmaster. I'm not going to give too many spoilies, even though this movie's like 1,000 years old. It just shows you what happens when you shut your heart to love and when you open your heart to love, I guess, which is the better path. So one of the ways that Sharuk is like just encouraging people to like love living life is by having a dance party at the school, and this crazy party happens. He gets involved, and I mean, it's awesome. I can't lie. Like, choreographed dance moves as usual. It's amazing. But Grumpy Face obviously like shows up at the worst time. Oh, big trouble. What a world we live in. He originally had expelled a student for falling in love. It's a whole thing. I don't even know why I'm saving the plot. He originally expelled Sharuk Khan's character for falling in love with his daughter, expelled him from school, which is just like something that exists. I don't know. Can people do that? So he's just like really doubling down on discipline because he hates change, and his heart chakra's closed, and he's trying to control everything. After the crazy party, Sharuk is like accused of being like an undisciplined, like crazy guy, and he's arrogant, and he always knew that that was going to happen. But we do see that he gives it right back. There's so many like long kind of like black and white speeches between the two of them, and so calmly given that they're such weighty topics that you would like never have with your boss, by the way, because Sharuk's a teacher and the grumpy headmaster is his boss, and it's like people don't have those kind of discussions with their boss, which I love. Like, I don't know, Bollywood's just like this world that like I just want to exist in. I get it now. I get why all the ladies love it. Right back. And of course, because he's like so open and emotional, which is what us ladies all dream of, he cries. As he cries in every film, which we see, and I have not stopped absolutely loving it. If anybody needs to like learn what women want or learn how to be a player, I guess, like study him. Because that is, at least that's what I want. Like, he's open, and he's open to love, and he's open to romance, and he's like has so much conviction and gives these like poetic he has so many poetic words and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna, you know, really soak all this stuff in, because I think there's a lot to it. If we just get back to one of the side plots, which I did not understand. So this girl's dating this like total like frat boy named Deepak, and he's having like a pool party and throws her in the pool, and she like does this, which is like, again, I'm gonna overanalyze it, but the theme of the heart chakra. So she's like closing her heart chakra. I didn't get this because like that would be super fun. I don't know if I've been thrown in a pool, but I think that looks really fun. But she had this reaction, and then this guy saves her and stuff, and it's like a whole thing. It's basically like a deal breaker with Deepak, which I didn't get, because it's like the guy's done like a billion douchey things, and like that's actually the only cool thing he's done. But hey, like, I'm not going to judge somebody else's reaction to something. We all have our reactions, and who knows, that just triggered her. It's all. And then there's the shirtless guy is in love with this chick, and she's just like says boys are stupid, which is something we all wrestle with because we love boys, but they're stupid. And it's just a little bit refreshing to hear a character say that. The reason she thought they were stupid is because she just thought that like it doesn't take much to make a man interested. The guy's kind of playing along with her insecurities and stuff like that. But anyways, there's that. And then there's also this other love story, and I like that one too, because he loves her for the things that it was personal to me, because he loves her because she's clumsy, she's messy, she's cute, she's boyish, which are all things that I am. I'm not already on cloud nine swooning over these romantic films. I am extra swooning because I'm seeing characteristics that I have embodied in this character, and they're lovable, and that's just, and they're not like they're not like overtly feminine things too. So he really sees her, and that's another thing. Okay, if we're gonna, guys, if you want to study what women want through Bollywood, which I don't know if anybody's gonna do that, women want to be seen and understood. I don't know if men have the same deep desire for that, but I would say pretty universally, That's one to master. But maybe only very special people in your life can really see. And then we cut to Sharuk wearing like this weird ensemble, which I would expect to see on an 80-year-old man who works as an accountant. But he can pull it off because he can pull off anything. And this turtleneck and leisure suit ensemble proves that. Couple love scenes show that none of these people have ever actually experienced winter because they're biking in shorts and not wearing coats and stuff like that, and wearing like belly tops. So as a Canadian, I found this very amusing. We continue on with the theme of Grumpy, who is down with piano playing and dancing, which is very footloose, I have to say. That shut down curmudgeon who just thinks dancing and piano playing, like specifically piano playing, is problematic. I don't know. I grew up in a house, my dad played a baby grand, and I always thought that piano playing was actually quite cultured and sophisticated, but not according to this headmaster. Anyways, so yeah, Sharuk is still on his love conquers all. Basically, his philosophy is that life is about giving and receiving love and nothing else. And that's really nice. But in order to do that, you gotta have self-esteem and you gotta have a wide open chakra, heart chakra. So we're rooting for love, I think, in this movie. But I did enjoy the curmudgeonly headmaster with his wonky eyes. And when he's giving, you know, these love, he gives a particular personal love speech, and he gets this like weird Dead Poet Society salute from all his students. And of course he's crying. So yeah, he has another encounter with Grumpy Headmaster and does this like cool walk away. I couldn't really get it because I don't know, he's always trying to do like cool things. He's not, I don't know, it's weird because he's cool, but he's like not totally cool. I don't know why. And it's just Bollywood's not cool, but it keeps trying to do cool things, and he like tells him off and then like walks down the stairs, and it's supposed to be super cool, but it's like, I don't know, I just love it though. It's cute, it's very charming. And here we have another picture of him crying, because that's again what he does and what we love him for. He joins the city here in like a dance party and is literally beating the drum about love. I think that is the popularity of Sharuk, is that he is kind of showing all of us love. And it's come at a time in my life when I really needed it, and it's really restorative and it's really healing. And that's why he's so famous. And I mean, yes, he's charming, he's good looking, but he just has this energy about him that I don't think I've ever seen in real life. He just exudes love and showing us that love exists, and romantic, respectful love. And I just feel things when I'm watching these Bollywood films, and I forgot what romance feels like, and when you really love somebody. Oh my god, it's opening my heart chakra. I don't think I've felt that. I can't remember the last time I really felt like an open heart and somebody gunning for love. It's amazing. It's just, I don't know, it's a really, really nice vibe, and I don't care how cheesy I sound at all right now. And then on the opposite side, we have Grumpers. This is his massive breakthrough, is that he realizes that love and affection leads you to pain, and your heart can harden that way, and you can become cynical, and I can really, really relate to that. But he wakes up from that, and yeah, again, the power of Sharuk Khan coming into our lives and trying to show us love is just something I guess I was so thirsty for. And of course, this speech makes him cry a lot. He cries a lot, but it's really sweet. Oh god, he's so beautiful. And then of course, with revelation and connection and forgiveness comes a dance celebration. And I love that. And at the end, he is doing yoga with the grumpy headmaster, and the headmaster is doing a nice wide open sun salute. So we have seen him go from a closed heart to an open heart, and I know my chakra was spinning throughout this entire movie. So yeah, SRK always saves the day. He always brings people the healing and the love and the insight that they need. And I hope you enjoyed the cheesiness of this video. And Fatty has left me, but peace and love.